Tom Hanks has made a name for himself as one of the most beloved movie stars on the planet, but it seems this adoration isn't matched by all his peers. There are apparently several stars in Hollywood who can't stand working with Tom. From Ricky Gervais to Bill O'Reilly, join Facts First to see which celebrities vehemently hate Tom Hanks. Ricky Gervais. The beef between these two started during the 68th Golden Globe Awards, which occurred towards the beginning of 2011. That ceremony was the second of the 5 Golden Globe Awards ceremonies that Ricky has hosted, and it marked the point where the comedian first started feeling comfortable venturing into some decidedly risque territory about his fellow Hollywood elite during his monologue. While he didn't take his gloves off in quite the same way he would later, his tongue-in-cheek derogatory remarks towards his Hollywood brethren were still too much for some figures in the audience. One such figure was Tom Hanks, who took the opportunity to disparage Ricky and his hosting abilities as soon as he was given the opportunity on stage. Tom took to the stage with his Toy Story franchise co-star Tim Allen and remarked that Ricky Gervais was no longer quite as kind or as chunky as he used to be. This, of course, was referring to both the fact that Ricky was making some fairly rude jokes, as well as the fact that he'd lost some weight. Ricky Gervais gave a roll of his eyes and jumped right back into his hosting duties without missing a beat. He's gone on to host the Golden Globes 3 more times, and the camera hasn't shied away from showing Tom Hanks' disappointed face during the host's subsequent monologues. Tim Allen. Another Hollywood figure who vehemently hates Tom Hanks is his Toy Story franchise co-star Tim Allen. Tom voices Woody, while Tim Allen voices Buzz Lightyear. Of course, the conflict of the first film in the franchise was that the child character of Andy becomes less interested in his Woody toy after getting his new Buzz toy. But it seems Woody has always been the toy audiences prefer between the two. Throughout the 4 movies of the Toy Story franchise, Tim Allen and his character have been given a significantly reduced presence. By the time of Toy Story 4, Buzz's arc was relegated to a mere side story. Meanwhile, the main focus of the film was Woody. As it turns out, the increased attention that Tom Hanks gets from the franchise doesn't sit all that well with Tim Allen. In fact, it seems Tim has grown so jealous of his co-star, he refuses to record his lines in the same room as him, necessitating the 2 stars being scheduled on different days. Of course, the fact that Tom Hanks is a critically acclaimed and award-winning actor, while Tim Allen is a glorified television star, hasn't helped these matters. But it seems Tim is finally getting his day in the spotlight with the upcoming film Lightyear. This video is brought to you by Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is cereal reinvented. With only 140 calories per serving, I can have a sweet treat without the sugar crash. There are 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. I've included Magic Spoon into my morning routine, and I'm loving the flavor blueberry muffin. Click the link below to get some Magic Spoon cereal today. You can build your very own variety box and use my code FACTSVERSE for $5 off. Choose from many best-selling flavors. But wait, Magic Spoon is now adding Honey Nut to their permanent collection, so be sure to add Honey Nut to your custom box and try it out. Also, for my Canadian and British fans, Magic Spoon is now shipping to Canada and the UK. So, click the link below and use the code FACTSVERSE for $5 off, or go to magicspoon.com/FACTSVERSE to save $5 off your order today, and be sure to add the new Honey Nut to your custom box. Donald Trump. When discussing Tim Allen's hatred for Tom Hanks, it may have been important to note that Tim Allen is a rare Hollywood conservative, while Hanks is one of the more outspoken liberals in the industry. While Tim and Tom have never gotten into it over politics out in the open, it stands to reason the two are well aware of their political difference. There are several other conservative figures in Hollywood that belong on the list, including Donald Trump. Trump's hatred for Hanks can be attributed to a remark Hanks made during Trump's bid for president. This was before Donald ended up winning the election, much to the surprise of those in Hollywood and the world at large. According to Hanks, the idea of Trump winning was ludicrous. Donald never spoke publicly on the matter, but given the former president's propensity for holding grudges, we can assume he doesn't have a positive view of Tom Hanks. Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler is another figure who has some hatred for Tom Hanks. It comes with a pretty good excuse, as Tom got Henry fired from his gig as a director on one of his films. That was the 1989 comedy Turner Hooch, which featured a cop, played by Tom Hanks, pairing up with a canine to solve crimes. It seems Tom didn't get along with Henry on set, and he used his power as a Hollywood icon to have the director fired. Director Roger Spottiswoode then replaced Henry on the film. The film arguably wouldn't have done much for Henry's directorial career regardless, as it's not one of Tom's most popular. Before they got into the beef over Turner and Hooch, the pair was forced to fight on screen during a memorable episode of Happy Days in which Tom was the guest star. Hanks appeared in the 1982 episode A Little Case of Revenge, in which his character and Winkler's character, Fonzie, could be seen going at it in a karate match to prove who's boss. Bill O'Reilly. In 2004, Bill O'Reilly and Tom Hanks attended a school fundraiser together. Years later, footage of this school fundraiser became viral due to the fact that it seems that one of Tom's fellow parents at the fundraiser that he could be seen fraternizing with was in blackface. Bill O'Reilly was another parent at the fundraiser, but he was not seen fraternizing with either Tom Hanks or the man in blackface. During the viral clip, Tom could be heard making a disparaging remark against Bill O'Reilly during his speech, insinuating the conservative political pundit is a racist. Given that Tom was the one fraternizing with a man in blackface, many, including Bill O'Reilly himself, found this hypocritical. Tom Hanks even went on to apologize to O'Reilly, and Bill accepted the apology, but they still don't like each other. Now it's time to hear from you. Which was the most surprising story to hear about? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content. By the way, if you haven't joined Facts First as a member yet, be sure to look below this video and click the join button. By becoming a paid member of Facts First, you'll get access to exclusive video content that you won't find anywhere else. This includes some of our more mature content that isn't suitable for public audiences, which includes topics like Hollywood actresses who posed for Playboy and some of the steamiest moments in movie history. Plus, you can enjoy these videos completely ad-free. Our biggest fans will notice they also get badges next to their name when they leave comments on our videos. We pay special attention to comments from our members, and so do other viewers. So if you want exclusive content from Facts First or inside access to discussions with other community members, click the join button to get started for just $4.99. There are hours of members-only videos waiting for you, with new videos added every month. And we're actively working on bringing even more features to help fans like you connect with other members and get more of your favorite content. Just click join, and we'll see you inside the membership tab.